Hello, my name is Noah Cadorni, and today I'll be talking to you about my ambush marketing plan with Visa. First off, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Visa. Visa is an American multinational financial services corporation which facilitates electronic fund transfers throughout the world. It was recorded in 2019 that Visa had an incredible revenue of 22.97 billion US dollars compared to their competitors MasterCard, who had $16.88 billion, and Discover, who had a revenue of $10.5 billion. Partnerships include the NFL, the International Olympic Committee, as well as FIFA, and many others. Now, a little bit about the NHL and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The NHL's current official credit card is Discover. The Toronto Maple Leafs have a partnership agreement with MasterCard. Their partnership includes their practice arena as well as in-game promotions. The Leafs attract roughly 2 million viewers per game and are considered to be one of the most followed hockey franchises of all time. So what exactly is ambush marketing? It is known as the practice by which a rival company attempts to associate its products with an event that already has an official sponsor. As an example, we can look at the Nike versus Adidas case, in which Nike released their Find Your Greatness campaign. This ad featured everyday athletes from a series of locations all over the world with the title London, which can be found in Canada, Ohio, Nigeria, and Jamaica. This was a great example as the 6-minute ad had taken over the Olympic view from Adidas and put it right into Nike's lap. Another great example is one that directly relates to Visa, which is when American Express had put in their own ambush marketing technique into play. Visa had paid $20 million for the Reds to call itself an official sponsor. Visa had put out an ad telling people to leave their American Express cards at home because they aren't accepted at the games, but this wasn't true. They were being used at restaurants, hotels, ski resorts, etc. American Express ended up putting out their own ad that reassured their cardholders who go to the French Alps, where the games were being held, that their cards can be used for winter fun and games. This was a big turning point as it turned heads of many on the use of ambush marketing. So what makes a good ambush? First off, you need to emphasize the event and not the sport itself. What this means is that in order to successfully ambush market, you can't focus on the sport itself. You have to focus on the event and how you can provide a proper stance on your space in the area compared to your competitor. As well, I look to incorporate the intentional and legal strategy. This is the strategy I have thought of using as this makes the most sense. It is described as the use of imagery or terminology to create an illusion that the company has links to the sport event or sport property without making specific references to the actual event. This is also known as clever marketing. So what's our plan? We will create a commercial which highlights the use of a Visa credit card. It will feature a father continually tapping his Visa card to buy his son hockey equipment. Then we will show the kid progressively getting better in hockey, and finally, it will flash to the future to where the kid is now being a parent and is tapping his Visa card to buy his own kid hockey equipment. This commercial idea is good for a couple of reasons. First off, it never directly relates to the NHL or the Toronto Maple Leafs. It just shows a parent using a Visa card to pay for his kid's equipment. As well, the commercial looks to relate directly to the hockey, and because purchasing more equipment as the kid gets older, he also continually gets better and becomes an influence for his son. So how will this plan be activated? This will be shown during Toronto Maple Leaf games. It will also be played during pregame, commercial breaks, during intermissions, and also postgame. How much is this supposed to cost Visa? It is seen that television ads cost roughly $100,000 for one 30-second ad. It is also seen that there are tons of TV cost variables that can come into play, such as the time of day of the week, the expected viewers, the length of the commercial, as well as how frequently sports will run. Seeing that there are this many cost variables, it can be seen that a lot of the time these games are being played during prime time, which is around 7 to 8 p.m., and played roughly 3 to 4 times a week. As well, if the Leafs are playing a team like the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are notably one of the most popular NHL teams currently, it can raise the price because the viewership will go up. Seeing that the cost of these commercials will look to be aired during Friday night games as well as Hockey Night in Canada games, as these are the games with the most viewership. As well, production costs is a thing, and they do vary, which is roughly between $100,000 to $300,000. So, what does Visa get in return? In return, Visa will earn tons of exposure to the millions of watchers that they receive. As well, they can confuse the audience at who the real official credit card of the NHL really is. Now, is this plan enough to overcome the official sponsors of the NHL and the Toronto Maple Leafs? I think yes. This ad provides tons of airtime during these Toronto Maple Leaf games, and even with the MasterCard board sponsors or the Discover commercials, it can confuse the audience at who the true sponsors of the team and league are, and how they associate with themselves in the hockey world. Overall, I feel that this marketing plan will work amazingly well and will help bring in many new customers for Visa. Thank you for watching and listening. These are my references.